Alright, so unfortunately I do not have time to edit this video today, so this is probably gonna be just like a quick 10 or 15-minute stream, but it would take me longer to edit, so I just want to show what I have for my picks today. So this one, let me move this out the way a little bit. Starting out, we're going to go with a 6-pick power play. I'm taking Lamar Jackson for his 56 rushing yards. I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb for his 78 receiving yards. And then King Henry for at least a touchdown. And then I'm going to take Asia Wilson for the 37 points and rebounds. That seems kind of high, especially because, not that I believe many people will beat out Asia for rebounds, but she will be battling NECA and maybe even like Dominique Malonga. I'm really curious to see how that game goes later today. So taking Asia Wilson for the 37 points and rebounds. And then, of course, Travis Kelce. Hopefully you're going to take that really easy play there. And then I'm going to take Saquon Barkley for a simple touchdown. So next I have a 5-pick flex play. It's going to look pretty similar to the one I had, but the only thing is no Travis Kelce because you can't. But I think the reason I did that is because this was a payout boost and I couldn't have Travis Kelce on here as well with the payout boost, which is fine. I still feel really good about this lineup right here. And then what I'm gonna do, actually, let me go over here. Let me take this off real quick. I have some picks over on Betr that I want to show, but let me build those out. So this is what I have over on Betr. A lot of this is the same, but just because I have some money in the Betr account, I just did a lot of picks on there. So want to take Natisha Heidemann for 2 3-pointers. That's easy. Want to take Derrick Henry for his rushing yards. They have his rushing yards on a discount over on Betr, but let's see what they have here for Derrick. Let me see. So this is pretty close to what they have. They have him just at 3 yards less, but I'll still take him. Okay, so that's kind of a easier play. And that doesn't even, well, it takes it down about, this is probably going to be one of the closer ones to it without going over. So either the 60, either the 70 or the, what do they have? The 80, probably good. Probably go with the 70 just to be safe. And then I want to take Ryan Howard for her points and assists, as always. That's usually pretty easy play. And then let's go ahead. Let's see. Do they have Brittany Griner on here? They had her on Betr, but I want to see if they have her here. Okay, so they do. I'm going to take BG at the 6 points. And then I wonder what they have on here, because I wanted the block shots, but they didn't have that. They have blocks and steals. So that still looks really good to me. I would definitely take Asia Wilson's fantasy score. They don't have fantasy scores on Betr, but I'd probably take Asia's fantasy score. But I did take Jackie Young for 15 points. So they have her at 17 here. But I'm going to take her for the 15. And then lastly, because this is a 6-pick lineup, taking Caleb Williams for his rushing yards today. Yep, this is about what I have him at. So that's what I would have for one of my picks over on Betr. I mean, Natisha Heidemann, that's gonna be easy. Ryan Howard, that's easy. So that's one of the picks I have. Let me see what else I have over on Betr. I have a few lineups. I think that was the bigger one, and then I have just strictly NFL and strictly WNBA. But let me go with my strictly WNBA real quick. And I'm sorry if you can hear me like moving my mouse around. So I think I have Nafisa Collier for her. Ooh, I kind of like this. They didn't have this over on Betr, but I do like the 32 PRA for Nafisa for today at least. She hasn't been getting as high numbers as she did before the injury, but I mean she's still pretty solid. Actually, over on Betr, I did have her at the 30 PRA, but I mean, we'll just keep it right there. I'll try to be as consistent as possible. Of course, I have Natisha again for the 3-pointers. I mean, do you see these? Do you see these numbers? She's pretty great. I don't know actually if WNBA has like 6-man or 6-woman of the year, but Natisha Heidemann would be my vote for that. She's incredible off the bench. And if you don't want to go with like her 3-pointers, if that's just too risky for you, even though she's great, you could definitely just take her for her points overall. Because, I mean, look at that. And then they don't have it on here, unfortunately. I know a couple of other apps like Sleeper, maybe even Underdog. They have Alyssa Thomas for her triple-double. But like I said, they don't have it here on PrizePicks. But definitely want to look at Alyssa Thomas for her points, rebounds, and assists. Let's see. For this first game, I would probably go a little bit lower as well. And then I have Chelsea Gray for a block and or steal. Well, I guess 2 actually is what they have her at. So that would be like a 4-pick lineup that I have for this. So Chelsea Gray's been great as of late. But of course, if you want to go with something a little bit more stable, they didn't have Asia Wilson on Betr. So I would definitely easily switch her out with Asia there. And then last but not least, like I said, I have a strictly NFL play. What do I have here? Oh yeah, this is so easy. So I have Jamar Chase for his receiving yards. And we'll definitely get more into NFL as the season goes on, but I don't want to put too much on these guys until I've had some time to see how these offenses and defenses are working over these next couple of weeks. And then they had Justin Jefferson discounted for his receiving yards. I want to say they had that for PrizePicks, but maybe not. So I am sitting here looking for Justin Jefferson. And I could just easily filter these games. So yeah, 73 if you want to go really easy. Probably just go with oh gosh, I messed it up already. That's easy money right there. And then Derrick Henry again for at least a touchdown. Honestly, the Drake London looks pretty interesting. But yeah, so that is what I have for my picks for today. They're pretty simple, pretty easy picks. But like I said, I just didn't have time to edit this video, put music with it, all that. So do appreciate you for watching. And before I go back here, turn this on. So those are my picks for today.